Look at this shameless product placement. You see, guys, that's something you'll never find with me. I will never get into product placement or commercialism. I'll never sink to that low. I just played 12 hours of Death Stranding.
I'll leave these up to you.
Delivery's in damn fine shape.
You play Sam Porter Bridges. His job is to deliver cargo in the future when humanity is facing extinction.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
On the one side of the fence, you're watching a really interesting, thought-provoking movie about mankind facing extinction in the future, coming up against an invisible spectral force that kills everything and everybody, that speeds up the time of anything it touches, and that's amazing. It's a really good, deep, interesting movie struggling to be a good, deep, interesting game. Even at the 12-hour mark, the game took me to a new area, and I thought, right, okay, I've hung on for 12 hours, now it's going to get interesting, now it's going to get creative, I'm going to get addicted, I'm going to get to do something real and meaningful.
The dispatch terminal is up ahead. Later, alligator.
You're delivering packages over and over again, and drinking Monster Energy in your private room, and nurturing a baby that helps you stay alive, and you get to coddle it, you get to soothe it, you have to shake your controller, you know, that's cool. You have to decide where things go on Sam's body to help you balance across this rugged terrain, because the terrain is a bitch, let me tell you. And you do have to come into your map and you have to think, how can I get to this destination? And I like that. I like the fact that you can set challenges for yourself. How many pieces of cargo can I realistically load onto my body? Where can I put it to help me balance? The taller that backpack, the harder it is. You've got to be running along and you have to be balancing with your left trigger, right trigger. You start to realize why Sam has a mountain of Monster Energy sitting on a table next to him. And that's cool, I understand that, but why do I have to suffer that tedium? This is a game. This is supposed to be fun. I'm supposed to be enjoying myself here, and I'm not. I feel like I'm doing work.
God damn it.
Good morning, Sam.
The graphics in Death Stranding are unbelievable. Fantastic. Just unbelievably gorgeous. The eyes and the skin, you can see light not just bouncing off the skin, but going through it. I think they call it subsurfacing. And it looks so real. And the eyes have these beautiful reflections in them. The hair is supernatural. Like, they've really knocked it out of the park with the graphics here. The sound design is really, really intricate. There is not a single thing on screen that you don't hear with immense detail. Two-thirds of your game time is watching cutscenes and watching story. If you like story games, that's great. It's a valid genre. Unfortunately, Death Stranding gives you no input. You don't get to influence the story in any meaningful way. It's literally just a flip book of pre-scripted cutscenes. I could call it a good game if the movie and the story side of Death Stranding was interactive. If you get to make decisions, you know, and you get to feel like now you are Sam, and now you do have an impact on this world. You don't feel like you are making any real difference, except for a map that comes up every now and then. Now this city is put onto the grid. While you're making your deliveries, you do encounter enemies. You encounter threats to your health and to your stamina and to the quality of your cargo, your deliverables. It's not a real threat. They're not really going to kill you, and they don't really damage your goods, because every time I've taken hits or I've ended up in some kind of boss fight with some huge whale squid thing, I've walked away pretty scratchless, and my goods have arrived in good condition, so I don't know what the point of this system is.
Delivery's in damn fine shape.
A lot of your time in Death Stranding is spent in a menu system, a very dark, depressing, over-cluttered, over-designed, texty, confusing menu screen where you do your inventory management, your cargo, your mission management. You feel like the game could have integrated that more into the world itself.
Still holds.
Every time a song starts playing, it's like, song, artist name, courtesy of something something records. Really? I don't care. Why do I care about that? And every time there's a new character introduced in the story, it doesn't just give you on screen the name of the character, it gives you the name of the person playing the character, like Troy Baker. So,
I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died.
Death Stranding is very contrived. It's very contrived. It's very technical. It's created this world in which humankind is facing extinction, and we've encountered this spectral force. Your baby is not called a baby, it's called a BB, which is short for Bridge Baby, Bridge being the name of the corporation you're working for. The spectral beings that threaten you are called BTs. What does BT stand for? Well, are you ready for the technical term? It stands for a beach thing.
And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
But constructs this world that makes you feel alienated as a player. You don't really understand half of it, and you don't feel included in it. You don't have any real impact on the world or the way the story carries out.
What are you talking about? As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me?
I don't think this should have been a game. I think this should have been a movie. Death Stranding is a very interesting experience, very fascinating story. If all you need out of a game is an interesting story and some amazing graphics and some extremely good sound design, some really great performances, then Death Stranding is going to do it for you. If you're happy paying $100 on that, Australian, this will do it for you.
We used to play together a lot in this place.
I really don't enjoy thumbing down a game, because a game to me is a tremendous privilege. It's an opportunity to get lost in a world and to embody another character with whom I can explore and achieve and create from the comfort of my couch, with a nice big screen, nice big speakers, all because a team of incredibly talented, artistic, creative people have come together in good faith and good spirits to create something amazing. That is a tremendous privilege to me. Death Stranding is a thumbs down. I cannot thumb this up because I don't feel it's interactive enough as a game. I don't feel it's addictive. I don't feel it's empowering or creative or immersive. I don't feel as a player I'm contributing anything to the world. I don't feel like I have any input on the story. I don't feel like I'm really controlling or influencing Sam in any meaningful way. Death Stranding is a very shallow, repetitive, laborious game wrapped up in a visual masterpiece. And I think that's a big shame. I don't think it's worth $100 Australian. I'm going to have to thumb it down.